He's swinging. And he hits it high. And he hits it deep. Goodbye, home run. And Tennessee has walked it off.
The songs how like me, poets at an arcade, soaking moonlit falls, unbroken past this inundated orb that we call home, and it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive.
Welcome to the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and I was not going to make this video. The plan is for myself and the Indy Kid to go live after Game 3 tomorrow, Sunday afternoon. We're going to go live and talk about Tennessee baseball, but I could not help myself. I wanted to put something out there after a tough game on Friday night. Tennessee loses to Arkansas 6-5. They bounce back today on Saturday. Just one of those games, man, where you're just watching it play out. You're losing confidence. And then bottom of the ninth, Max Ferguson, 3-run walk-off bomb, rubber match versus Arkansas tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. What just a huge moment for Max Ferguson. I saw after the game, Tony Vitello talking to the media. They asked him, they said, was there ever any consideration to bunt there? You got runners on first and second, nobody out, 2-run ball game. Do you look to maybe bunt, get those guys over into, scoring position? And he said he looked over at the pitching coach and he said, just hit the effing ball over the wall. And that is exactly what Max Ferguson did. It's SEC baseball. I'm going to play this clip. This is from Tony V talking before the series started. And it's just spot on. It's spot on. Let's hear what he had to say going into this series against number 1 Arkansas.
The SEC is probably seen as arrogant by other people outside of it, whether it be football, baseball, even other sports. But it's for a good reason. I mean, there's just more people that are fired up about this thing. That's why the crowds are so big, and the talent is as good as anywhere in the country year in and year out, at least with our sport. So it's kind of like almost like Hollywood. Once you're in the circle, you're in the circle, but some people never catch that break, even though they're worthy of it or they've earned it. They don't get that break to kind of be invited to the party, so to speak. And for whatever reason, he and the staff there believed in me and brought me into the league that's a monster. They called it the men's league. I remember Jorney saying that all the time when I first got there and got me into that league. And if I was not in the SEC, I never would have been a candidate for this job. Right or wrong, I think administrators feel the more you know this league, the better suited you are to maybe work in the league. Obviously, there's been guys that have proven that wrong too. So, again, I sit here now at a job that I love, at a place that I love because of all that.
I love hearing Coach Vitello say, a job that I love at a place that I love, because it's very clear at this point, Tennessee must retain Tony Vitello. They're talking about the renovations at Lindsey Nelson Stadium, but they have got to retain him. Look, the Indy Kid and myself, again, just a quick reminder, we're going to be live tomorrow afternoon, immediately following the game, first pitch at 1 p.m. So we'll set up the stream and we'll go live as soon as it ends and kind of break down all 3 games. I just wanted to put out a video and talk about this. Just, again, a huge moment for Max Ferguson. 8-7 win over number 1 Arkansas. This was just one of those games. Tennessee comes out early. They got a lot of guys on base. They score 2 runs, bottom of the first. They add another in the 4th. And then you look at Will Heflin. Will Heflin on the mound today, absolutely perfect through 4 innings. Perfect. He gets into a little bit of trouble in the top of the 5th. He opens with a walk. Then he hits a guy, 2 on, 1 out, and he gets out of the jam. So he gets through 5 innings with a 3-0 lead. You think, all right, he battled back right there. He found himself, and you think Will Heflin is going to cruise through this thing. Comes back in the top of the 6th. Arkansas gets a hit. Gilbert overthrows it, lets the runner get to second. Doesn't matter. 2-run shot. And then another home run. 2 home runs, 1 inning. Heflin Heflin was cruising through those first 4 innings, struggled a little in the 5th, then gives up 2 bombs in the 6th. I saw some guys talking in the Talkin Vols private group on Facebook about sometimes Tony Vitello and his decision to take pitchers out. And it's something that myself and the Indy Kid have talked about before, because sometimes you maybe question it and you say, why did he pull Heflin out after 6 innings? But sometimes that's just a gut feeling. And the Indy Kid has talked about it on here before, that he coaches middle school baseball. Yes, it's not SEC baseball, but as a coach, sometimes you just have that gut feeling. So after 4 perfect innings, a little bit of struggle in the 5th, 2 bombs in the 6th, Heflin gets the yank. Kirby Connell comes in. Man, again, Kirby Connell, a guy that's been nasty at times, comes in, gets a strikeout. Tough break, ball hit back up the middle. He's just trying to make a barehanded play, just trying to make a play. Would have been a routine ground ball. Instead, you've got runners on, and Arkansas kind of starts to take control here. They start adding runs. Tennessee struggles, but keeps fighting back. Arkansas scores 3 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, and then they add 1 in the 8th and the 9th, and Tennessee's just plugging along. They scored 1 in the 7th. They scored 1 in the 8th, and then they get to that bottom of the 9th inning. And just the way the game, the momentum of the game, I just did not have a lot of confidence. I didn't. Pavoloni comes up, hits the little blooper, seems lost. He never saw it in the bottom of the 9th. He never saw the ball, stands there like it's a foul ball, finally scrambles, gets on first. Spence comes up, draws a walk, and then Max Ferguson walks it off, 3-run bomb, bottom of the 9th. What a moment. What an absolute moment. This team just finds a way. They keep grinding. They keep fighting, scratching and clawing, and they find a way to get it done. Huge win today. Again, 8-7 over number 1 Arkansas. The rubber match tomorrow, 1 p.m. Going to be a huge day for Tennessee baseball. Sold out. Lindsey Nelson's going to be rocking. Just a huge opportunity. This baseball team has an opportunity to win the SEC regular season outright. Just a huge series on the line tomorrow. They'll take on Belmont on Tuesday this week, and then a huge series at South Carolina to close out the season. But, guys, I just wanted to throw this video out. No notes, no nothing, just pure emotion coming off of Max Ferguson's walk-off bomb. Leave me a comment. Let me know, what do you think? Tidwell on the mound tomorrow for Tennessee. I don't think Arkansas has actually announced who is going to get the start for them. But, again, join us after the game. We're going to break down all 3 games in a little bit more detail. Just a huge day for Max Ferguson. 3 for 5, 4 RBIs, 2 bombs. Good day for Rucker as well, also going 3 for 4. But I cannot wait till tomorrow. This is what SEC baseball is all about. Going to be a huge day tomorrow. Huge day. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Again, just a little quick emotional reaction as the Vols get that win. Looking for the series win tomorrow. This is the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. I hope you'll join us tomorrow for the live show immediately following the game. Go Big Orange.
The songs howl like we poets sat in our chains, soaking moonlit falls, unbroken past this inundated orb that we call home, and it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive. The dogs howl like we poets sat in our chains, soaking moonlit